A lot of this shit, motherfucking, a lot, like, but that's corny as hell though. They gotta fix this shit, bro. Like, they can't keep patching the game, giving us this broke ass shit. Like, we ain't motherfucking pay our money for this motherfucking game. This is bullshit. We hit on 3. Go to play season game. We gonna hit it on 3 again. I'm gonna count to 3 and we'll tap it at the same time so it don't make us wait. Mark, you got 2 boys, right? I want another boy bad as hell. Hold on. Don't hit me yet. Don't send it. I'm gonna count to 3. We hit it on 3. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. You think you can get away with Matthew Stafford for 1 more year, or you think you need to go quarterback this draft? Yeah, he ain't it. He ain't it. Yeah, but I think you need to get your quarterback now because you're gonna be listen. It's 5 quarterbacks coming out right now. That's first rounders, and depending on. Go ahead, I'm listening. Right, yeah. But are you willing to spend a high first round pick? So let's just say you in the top 10 with your draft pick this year. Are you willing to spending it on a quarterback then? Good. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. Good. All right. Well, because if you willing to spend it on the quarterback, then you're gonna get yourself a stud, bro. And I think you get that stud, and if Matthew Stafford, we want to after our game, we'll look at his contract and see where he at. Because if he's still on your books, then you play him and let your young boy develop under him. Right? You know what I'm saying?
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. This will make it into the end zone. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You be listening to the stadium noises they be making, like the sounds, like the chants and shit. You pay attention to any of that? No doubt. All right, well, I'll pause it. Nah, I pause it. You good, bro? You good? I'm about to fuck with this, roll this bud up. Matter of fact, let me do my depth chart now. I keep playing these games without setting my shit.
on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brought down by Malik Harrison. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. A shotgun snap for Stafford. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It's pulled in at the 32. 7 yards on the return after a punt.
Yo, you changed that diaper fast as hell.
And the Ravens will take over.
Oh my God. That was the fastest diaper change ever. Oh, okay. It was just right there in front of you.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's got the first down inside the 10. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down and score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well.
This
Head
game
coach said,
fucking
listen,
broke.
we're
We
just
got
going to stop
50
them on
shit.
3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is
Oh,
just
he dropped
the
it.
setting nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. They run out of the gun. Swift. And he's He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Oh my God, he cracked shit out of me.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you want those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
So it's not double tap no more?
But he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters and batting practice.
Said you had to hit
I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
So just touch square, just touch square by itself. So just hit square by itself.
To throw again. Jackson and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by Lions. And they get the football.
All right, I got it.
Shot back
Don't
on the
fight
49-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers in particular.
Hey, Mark, your fucking defense playing, boy.
They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game is.
Yo, look, I'm gonna just say this one thing to you. You know when me and you always talk and go over your rosters, I always try to help you out, right? I'm gonna say one good thing to you. Play like this versus everybody, bro. The way you playing me right now, play like that versus everybody you play. Nobody should better put 80 points up on you if you play like how you playing me right now. Control the clock, play smart, don't do no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you're doing right now, bro, and you'll win ball games. Don't get into the game because you playing me and it's like, all right, I got Ant. I know I gotta be on my shit. Play like what you doing right. Look at this, boy. Look what you doing to me right now.
So that's how they practice it all the time now too.
You gotta play like this all the time, bro. Like every game. Stats don't matter because you always gonna have your receivers in top sets as you throw the ball and the way you throw the ball. But you gotta better play like this all the time, bro. All right, so let me lock back in because you're kicking my ass.
So as you said, you shrink the playbook.
Don't let that go. Ah, good run. See, that's smart. Any other time you'd have threw that, I'd have picked that shit off. That's playing smart. All right, I'm done coaching here. I'm whipping my ass. Fucking whipping my ass. I'm done with that shit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch 84. I like that nigga.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll find swings out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked it
Woody ran the wrong route.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Yeah, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they were moving the
got
ball
blocked.
really well.
Fuck, kicking our ass on the
In
edge.
this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here.
There you go.
On this
Put that
run.
in. Come on.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run game if you want to.
Look at that. Like, you barely giving me anything.
That really opens things up for you.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
Ravens.
Jackson will look to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews.
Pause it, Mark. Pause it. Pause it if you're something. You know what I mean? Pause it. Yeah, pause that shit, bro.
Shy of the 40.
A gain of 14. And a Raven first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
He'll have a first down inside.
He got to make that tackle. He got to make that tackle.
Baltimore touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top row.
You just pause it, bro?
I like it.
This will make it into the end zone.
Go get his little ass some juice. We'll pause it. We'll pause it.
Good would cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it.
You got pause it. Pause it. You pause it. It ain't let me either. I ain't got nothing left either. All right, hold on. We should better pause it after this. Run this play and see if they'll let us pause it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
Oh, shit, ain't got no
But at the
pauses
same
left.
time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
If you got to take a delayed game, I won't accept it. You heard? I got it. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna decline it.
To throw on second down is Stanford. He will find his man on the end route. Complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
First and 10, Stafford.
His
throw's going to be incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. The Lions on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Attack and press and move. Fuck, yo, you can't even touch a motherfucker, boy. Oh, roughing passer, good boy. Wow.
Time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Stanford. No, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford.
Good call.
Set up the screen.
Oh, good call.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Stafford going to lead with Swift on the draw. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brought down by
even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how
sick,
well they
bro.
followed them up throughout the game because that was his longest
Some
run
bullshit,
of this
bro.
contest.
Come on, man. Play some defense, you motherfucker.
Down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
He fucked that juice up. Tore that shit up.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Good throw. Come on, man. Come on, Bo. You got to make that play. We're putting you in man there.
Down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Look at Miles Boykins like, y'all shouldn't have traded me. Oh, God.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. There he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Scarborough, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game.
The drive,
and that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Ravens 14, Lions 7. That's Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone.
Yeah, you gotta play like this every time you play somebody, Mark. Like, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this ain't easy. Like, you can't have these guys looking at you like lunch meat. And if you play like the way you playing me, bro, it's not gonna happen because you're taking your time. Like, it's not like you chewing clock or nothing, but you're taking your time and you're calling safe and good plays.
Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Oh, look, bad pass.
It's intercepted.
Was you using him? Because I didn't even see him drop back.
They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Oh, he came off the route. That motherfucker. That was good. Dang, came off that post route. You motherfucker.
On first and 10, it's Swift. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
You see them fighting for the ball?
Too much contact to hold on to that.
Look at Ramsey. Okay.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
Good tackle.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots
dog
of
fight.
looking behind it. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
This time Jackson will throw it. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And it'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Oh my God, bro, he go right off of that shit.
Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
2 timeouts. I just got to get this first.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
This is a bad call, man. This is a bad call here.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got his
good fucking play. Good play. Decline that shit. Good fucking play. You ran right the fuck into me. Good play. Let's go.
Despite the pass interference, nothing else.
Your D-line getting the fuck in there.
No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on, pick up the blitz, fellas. You know, you see where he's coming from. Identify that shit. Pick that shit up. Give us a reason. Oh, he dropped him off. Got him. Oh, God. Go get it. Go get it. We got 1 play in the field goal. 1 play in the field goal, folks.
Yards shy of the 5. A gain of 32 that time. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Got it. That's good. They spread it out. That's Raven football right there. They throw all verticals on the goal line. Let's go.
Andrews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? That'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Taking about 7 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his man. It's Andrews. 20, 10, 5. All the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. Mark Andrews. His 2nd touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front.
Get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Good play, Ramsey.
It's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
So they will go for it. Stafford.
Good throw. Oh, my God, he dropped it. Good throw, though. Oh, my God.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
2nd and 9.
They'll go again.
Stay sticky.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run.
Why, man, why?
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
They'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Good call.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
It's 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Now a first down throw, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
Come on, Queen, you got to run with this boy.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a line first down.
At the 46-yard line.
On first down, Stafford here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And here we are, just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
31-yard line.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Right, man. Linemen, like, how did they be letting motherfuckers bump into them linemen too much? Try not to have your hand on turbo, though, when you do that shit.
At the 29-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Ramsey.
Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He's at it again. Charles, he had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown of the night. And this offense is running away with this one. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Stood right there, too. You just let him run right by him.
In the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I don't understand why they can't fix the bugs, though. Like, why is it so hard to fix this shit? There you go. You see the difference? Oh, my God. You see the difference when you ain't hold turbo just now? That's the difference, bro. Now you ain't going to run into your lineman and trip. Good run, bro. Good run.
That does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it.
Look at this little nigga, boy. Look at that. Oh, my God. Come on, get the tackle. DeAndre Swift.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set.
Yeah. He dropped that opening week touchdown, though. He should have fucking caught that shit. They'd have won. They'd have won that first game.
What's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Get out there. Ain't nobody out there. Oh, my God.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
They're bailing right now.
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it.
All right, we got to shut him down. We ain't doing all that. We got to get 100 yards on him. We ain't give up 100 yards all year.
You're going to smother it.
Toss.
They come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, Swift. He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
What the fuck is going on, man? Somebody better make a fucking play.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few
There you
people.
go. There you go. Hey, big boy. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, no, that's motherfucking the Mad Bull Rusher. The Mad Rusher. I thought that was Calais Campbell. Good shit. The Mad Rusher. You picked that, the Mad Rusher.
18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Stafford.
They do that, yeah. That's what happened to me on that. Remember the first game when I rolled out and I was trying to throw the drag and you got the sack? I let that shit go like way before you even committed to coming up, and he fucking I got sacked.
Come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, Stafford. Pressure gets to him again. Malik Harrison. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Operating from the gun.
Good throw.
Stafford.
Good throw. Oh, he knocked it out of his hand late. Oh, God. Good throw, though. Oh, my God. Good throw.
It's turned away on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the
full of
football
shit,
back
bro.
near
Oh, my
midfield,
God.
right at the 48. The Raven offense set at the
He
line
wasn't
for
supposed to
this
drop that
next
shit. I know
drive.
that
And
much.
Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing.
You got to throw into the flat there, and
Right? The best teams we've seen so far this year.
stop trying to go for the bomb. Go to the flat. He sent that
We
shit.
anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off.
Good D. Good D.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he is into the end zone.
I caught you in the middle of adjustments.
A big play there.
Oh, God.
Touchdown number 12 on the year.
You what? I caught you. Yeah. But I hiked it while you was in the middle of moving and shit. And you trying to set up. Motherfuckers do that shit to me all the time. I be stuck on D tackles and shit. Oh. I'll be the laugh, but oh my
Tucker
God.
now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
He was tackled.
Calais Campbell on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Stafford now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's good.
Where did he get off of that?
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Pressure too much. Down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up.
I seen it. I seen. Oh God.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch that running back.
Lions go for it.
Ew, good throw. What the fuck? Wow. Wow. Oh, God. Yeah, you know what's crazy, though? You had that zig route, too, though. That's what the Chiefs was beating me on. You saw the, yeah. Nah, both routes was open, though. Both of them shits was open, but the motherfucking, that zig route would have been butterball, too.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 14 yards that time, and a 1st down on the keeper.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to split game. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Jackson can't get. He lost the football.
That's to the crib. Oh, my God.
Oh,
God. Oh, God. He tired as hell. He ready to hawk you.
So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
Yeah, this nigga, he copped out. Oh my God, this game's crazy, bro. There's no way he should have got hawked.
That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game. And
that motherfucker copped out. He was tired as hell.
And everyone knows their role when they create a turnover.
Come on, let's score. We need 4 yards for a hundo. Keep him out of that hundo.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Oh, no, I thought you were on the other corner route. Boy, that was a bad read, Mark. I had 2 people on it.
At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on
the
defense,
safety came down, double teamed because he was by himself one-on-one over there. I usually don't do that though. I usually motherfucking.
They pick it off a pass.
This time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Good throw here, that's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. From the gun, Jackson. A throw, but incomplete. That close on third down. I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Out of the gun, Stafford. Is Galladay complete. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Anthony Averett picks it.
What, you hit the wrong button? Yeah. Good. You know what, though? It sucks because the first game, we were going into halftime 0-0. So it's a good game, and then when you got to play the fucking game over because of some bullshit, it's always a harder time to play it over. Like, so at the end of the day, like,
they think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you can. So for the Ravens, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Lions, things are kind of getting...
Nah, he can't do that, bro. You gotta keep the points. You up 21-0. No, he lied to you. You should have called me, bro. Yeah, you should have hit me up, bro. He lied to you because if it's up to you up 21-0 and the game dropped, yeah, he gotta give you your points back. He lied to you. He jerked you out of your game, bro. That sucks. Next time, just hit me, bro. That's bullshit. Mike know it. Mike. Oh God, bro. Mike asshole. And what quarter did it drop? Yeah. Once you up, I think it's 10 points. You got to get a points back. Anything under 10 points, you can play it over. Yeah, he's supposed to give you them points back. He got you out of that shit. Did you end up losing the game? Oh wow. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, nah. That game dropped. You up 21 nothing, and the game fucking dropped. You did good with your running back. See, this is the look. It got out of hand because of the spot that you had to go for it on fourth down. So momentum came to me. But this the game you want to play right here. 18 carries, 96 yards. This is what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to play and play smart. Like that first game, and even the beginning of this game, you played smart. You threw smart routes. You called good plays, and you took your time. You didn't like rush nothing. You didn't throw the same play over and over again. Like you got repetitive in the second game because the game was out of hand already. So you hurry up offense and you just run and play. But the first game you didn't play like that. So we go into halftime 0-0, with you already having a ball off of me fumbling. So you'd have had to go 99 yards, but still you had the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, So playing like that is how you're supposed to play all the time, because there's no way, like this is, how do I say, like 49-10 looks better than fucking 90, 70 points. And you got a guy in your division that don't care about nothing you talking about. You're going to try to put 90 up on you if you allow him to, the Packers. So you got to better play him that way. You got to slow it down. You got to try not to make mistakes. Yeah, because if you turn the ball over on some of these guys, if you turn the ball over 5, like I could turn the ball over 5 times in a game and lose by a couple of scores. But I'm not going to ever get blown all the way the fuck out because of how I play. But some guys, yeah, if you turn the ball over 7 times, it's hard, bro. Like I turned the ball over 7 times against the Packers, and I lost 25-14. Versus if you turn it over 7 times, he gonna put 90 on you, because it's just the momentum. Ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. Like I'll play slower. I'll run the ball a lot more, and I'm not going to be stupid when I like call plays. I'm not just going to be like, fuck it, let me just see what I can do. Nah, I'm going to still play within sense, because I don't want to get blown the fuck out. So you got to... Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, he did a hell of a job. He did a hell of a job first year building his team. Like, he got so many XPs and upgrades on his guys that it's going to be hard to do anything on him. He has probably one of the best teams on the game right now. So you already at a handicap when you play him, just because his team better than yours. So you got to fight through that shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with him, but he's good, bro. He understands how to play this game. So you gotta, like, it's almost like, but what I'm trying to get you to understand is, you played me and you knew, all right, I'm playing Ant. Let me not do no dumb shit in this game, or get ugly, and I'm not gonna do no dumb shit. You gotta go into all your games like that. Let me just play. Just think about you playing me. Like, all right, I'm playing Ant right now. Everybody I play, and you play like that, and that's it. So them scores don't get out of hand. Like, again, this game got out of hand because you had to go for it on 4th down a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it got out of hand early again. Like, so, and it's always hard to play a game over. Once you play it over, it's not the same. It's always hard to play it over. So, but good game though, bro. Before you hop on, I'm gonna go through your roster real fast with you. Let me come out of this. Yeah, and they plan pretty good, bro. Like, it wasn't easy to do shit. Hold on for a second. All right, so Mark, the first question I got for you: are you doing your training? Like, are you training your team before your games? How many training you did and you got gold? Yeah, like, so for example, when you go to play your next game, the first thing you gotta do is set your training up, right? And yeah, now you've been doing, all right. I just want to make sure you're doing the training, like you actually going in and actually doing the training. All right, so that's the first thing. So what we're gonna do, what you want to do is I'll come back to this. What you want to do is you want to better build your team. So who's your top 3 players you got up there for training? So when they go to training, you got 3 players that you can put up there. Who you have up? Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Let me get to your team real fast. Lions. All right. So before I even look at the squad, let's look at where you're sitting at. All right. So right now you're sitting at the 4th overall pick. All right. So you're looking at a top 10 pick right now, right? Gotta go quarterback. You have to go quarterback with that pick. Keep all your draft picks. Don't trade it. Don't trade to nobody. Just keep every pick you got right now. Keep it. Now, what you can do is you can look on your roster and see if you have any pieces that you can accumulate more draft picks from. Like you might got this running back down here, Ty Johnson. That he's a good second back for somebody that can pick up. You might can get a third for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, get a third from him, and then you can use that and get another running back later on. Everybody gonna want your stars. Remember, like, because you gotta think about it, bro. When I always trade with you, I don't come after your players. I come after your draft picks, right? And you like, nah, I'm not giving up draft picks anymore. Well, you got smart now. You understand that. Stop giving up draft picks. All right. So, and I've done it. I've done it with you a lot, where I'll put you in a situation where I'll give you the players, but we're not playing in a league like that now, where you can't develop a rookie. So here's the thing. I used to do that to you and like, look, Mark, just give up the first, take these 2 stud-ass players that you don't have to build, and allow somebody else to use that draft pick to build in the draft. Now, that was good when we was in real draft and everybody had 99 players on their team. Well, right now, that's not good for you to do. So you keeping your draft picks is the best thing you could possibly be saying to me right now. I love the fact that you understand that now. So the other thing is who do you got on your team that's worth keeping and worth not keeping? All right, so you like Kenny Galladay, 27 years old, 93 overall. You got him on Superstar. You like him. That's fine, right? But he is 27 years old. So you did go get a rookie receiver, Corey Watkins. Now, my question to you is Corey Watkins, when Kenny Galladay is almost 30 years old, can Corey Watkins be your number 1 receiver? Or could you draft in the second round, draft another receiver that's better than Corey Watkins and train him to be the new number 1 when Corey Galladay gets, because he's going to be 28 at the end of the year. So you pretty much look at it like you only got 1 more season with him. So me personally, if I'm you with that superstar on him, and you not really, like, you ain't gonna make the playoffs this year, right? So that's fine. Take a picture of Galladay and put him on the block, put him in the trade block, because somebody that's winning right now, that need that one player that can get them farther in the playoffs, will trade you for him, and then you can get multiple picks for him because he's a superstar, right? So that's somebody, because he's 27, you don't want to keep anymore because he's getting older. You want to always stay younger, right? So Kenny Galladay's a guy. So if somebody came after you and be like, yo, what you want for Kenny Galladay? Entertain it. See what they asking for. And if it sounds good and you like that, what they asking for, then don't be afraid to pull the trigger there. You know, your tight end is somebody that you keep. You don't get rid of him. You got a nice rookie tight end, so you're good at tight end. You don't need to worry about tight end at all. Then when you get on the line, you got Decker, that's 27 years old. Now, the problem with Decker is at 27, he's only a 78 overall. He's a superstar, but we have to get him better, higher overall. You got to get him into the 80s. And the only way you're going to do that is if you go next game, before you play your game, go to training and do blitz counter. If you do blitz counter, that's for the offensive lineman. Then get the gold there. And if you get gold there, then you train your offensive line the rest of the year. So every time you got a game, you put it on blitz counter. You already got the goal, so you don't have to do the training no more. So you do that for the rest of the season. So that's about 7-8 games where you're training your offensive line, and they're going to get extra XP points. So they'll develop a little faster, right? So you don't have to worry about line if you do it like that, right? So you got a nice rookie. Yes, you definitely got to do that. So we'll share play the next, like when I advance the league and you about to play your next game, before you play that game, make sure you hit me so we can share play. I think you find that on the offensive line. I don't think you need to attack offensive line at all, right? Now, all right. So you feel like you need 1 more lineman. All right, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Nah, well, know this about linemen. Don't matter what position they play, you can play them there. So if you need a left guard, you draft a left tackle, you could put that guy at left guard. Doesn't matter. They interchangeable. So it don't matter. So now on the defensive side of things, what I do think you need to do is I do think you need to go defensive line. Trey Flowers is 28. And Deshaun Hand's 25. He's good. You got Austin Bryant. I don't like your defensive ends. I think you can get better there. You don't have to jump out the building and get them, but you could probably get you a good defensive end in the 3rd or 4th round. Yeah. All right. So then D tackle. You got to get a better D tackle. But look, if you draft a good defensive end, you got Deshaun Hand with 94 strength that you can move to D tackle, right? So you can get yourself a good defensive end. All right, so we good here. You do need to address the outside linebacker spot. Your outside linebackers is not that strong. Middle linebackers, you do got Luke Clifford. Left outside linebacker. Your middle linebackers is good. Yeah, you're good at middle linebacker. You need left outside linebacker. And you good at right outside linebacker. And then in the secondary, you got Okuda. He's a dog. Picked up Desmond Trufant, 30 years old. And you got Carl Morris, the rookie. What is he? He's on a trade too. Are you playing this kid? Yeah. If I was you, I would start him, bro. Like he's 75 overall. He's gonna be a star. You start him so you can get him developed. I would play Okuda, Coleman, Okuda, and Morris. That's my top 3 corners. So you put him at the slot corner. You know what I mean? All right, you good there. I like your corners. Safety-wise, I like your safety. And, yeah, I like your safeties. You good at safety. You don't really got to address that right now. So you got to... Did it get hot in here to you? No? All right, yeah. So I think you good. I think... me personally, pick Galladay on the block. Take a picture of him. You ready for the TV again, baby? I'm done my game. All right, I wouldn't wait that long, Mark. I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, cause it's not like you need him for the playoffs right now. I would do it right now. I would put him on the block and just see what people want, if anybody interested in him. Yeah, but Jones is ass. You shouldn't even be worrying about Jones. He shouldn't even see the field right now. You don't even want him on your team. You want him to get the fuck out of there fast as possible. And then you got to think of the future right now. Like, just think about it. We in week 9 right now, bro. Like, even if you won your next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh nah. You know what? Go ahead, keep it. Yeah. You're right. I don't want you to not think you can't make the playoffs, because if you win your next 10 games, well, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, week 5. 14. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 14, 16. So you win your next 7 games. Yeah. You play to win, and then see what happens. But look, just take a picture of Galladay's ratings and his ability, and then put it in the trade chat, and just see what people, just see if anybody interested. You don't got to trade them, but just see if anybody interested. And other than that, yeah, I think you're fine there though. Like, yeah, because your roster ain't bad at all. Let off stick, then hit square. Say thank you. Say thank you, Nano. Say thank you, Nano. What are you talking about? Get the fuck